Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So the next couple of steps happened all around the same time, which was the concrete got poured. And after a long wait, about a month's worth, we got the permit for the well, which was quite a process. I'll go in a little bit of detail, but if you have, out where we're at, if you have under 10 acres, you have to have a permit and there was something else. Two things. If you're over 10 acres, you only had to have the one thing and not a permit. Anyways, long story short, to get a permit, these people only approve them once a month. And so we missed the first month and we had to wait till September. Anyways, we had a driller lined up pretty much after that, and they came out in September and drilled. Kind of around the same time we were getting the concrete poured. Or no, actually, it was a little bit after the concrete. So yeah, and the reason we got the well poured is out there's not any city water. And if there is, there's not enough, my understanding is there's not enough infrastructure for city water to go where we're at. So we have to dig a well, which is kind of what we wanted to do anyways, because we're going for the whole off-grid thing. So, you know, city well water means our own supply. We'll probably throw in rainwater harvesting maybe eventually with that. Solar panels. So it kind of fit into what we wanted to do out there. We hit water at about 200 feet. At least that's what the well guy told us. But they went another 240 feet down, 220. I don't remember. I think it was 440 total feet. So, and from talking to people that live out there, one of the guys that are doing the construction, the metal construction right now, lives actually on the road that we do, and he's had a well since the 70s and it still hadn't run dry. So we feel pretty confident we're going to have water for our full lifetime, so, and probably beyond that. So anyways, before a few weekends before the well was dug, the concrete guys came out and poured the slab, which we're going to show some video of that now. So as you can see here, they are using a pump truck and pumping the concrete in. Basically, they're backing up. I think they had two concrete trucks backed up to the pump truck and dump it in all at the same time. And as they're pumping the concrete in, they're smoothing it out and troweling around the edges and kind of multitasking. They had quite a few guys out there. But yeah, as you can see, they are, yeah, I mean, they're making it look easy. There's a guy walking around with a remote control. I don't know if you'll see it here in a minute, but basically he's controlling that whole mechanism for the pump truck. He moves the arms around, he controls the flow. Yeah, it's pretty, yeah, there he is right there with the blue hoodie on. You can kind of see him with the remote control strapped to his chest, and he's just watching it and pumping it out where these guys need it exactly. And Oh man, I tell you what, it made the whole process just fly. I think they were done pumping concrete out around, I think they started at 7:30 or 8 in the morning. I think they were done like at 10:30 or 11, pumping the concrete. And then at the very last here, they really didn't need the pump truck anymore. They could back the concrete truck right up to the very corner and finish it off. So that's what they're doing right now. So after they were done pouring and smoothing out with a hand, I'm not quite sure the name of that tool is. They came out here with the motorized, sorry for all the shaking here, a motorized trowel. There's probably a proper name for that. Anyways, they had one by hand, which he's doing right here, and then they had a big one after we stopped recording that they actually sit on. And they told me the bigger one actually levels out the concrete better. Since the fan blades are bigger, it does a better job of smoothing, leveling out bigger areas at a time. So after this guy finishes, they bring the one out they actually sit on and ride around on the slab. So it came out really well. I mean, there was a couple little low spots here and there, but overall, I mean, I can't complain. And again, this was 3,200 square, sorry, 40 by 80, 3,200 square feet total concrete, plus the porch, which was another 9 by 24, so whatever that total is. So it was a lot of concrete. I think it was like 12 trucks. So yeah. So about 2.5 weeks after the concrete was poured and dried, we came out with the stain. So the wife and I decided that we wanted to try out stained concrete. We've seen some pictures of it really well done, and it looks really good. So we sat down and talked about it and decided what colors we wanted, and we went with the amber rose as I guess the main color, which is what I'm spraying right now. And then a cola on top of that, which is the darker brown that you see mixed in there. And then what I'm doing right now is I've poured neutralizer. So I've sprayed the stain and then come back the next day. It's set overnight, and then now I'm coming back with the neutralizer and I'm scrubbing it in with a brush. And then once I've done that, I spray it off with water, and as you saw there earlier, that was what it kind of looked like once it's sealed. So it's kind of got that wet, glossy look. And then here I'm doing the main slab where the house will be and spraying the Amber Rose on. We did a little bit heavier coat of cola on this side than we did on the garage side, because one, we didn't want to run out of cola on the house side, so we were really light. So it left us a lot left over for the cola, so we went really heavy on the cola on the house side. And once it's all sealed and done, you'll see some video of it and how well it turned out. So while we were out there staining, the well guys were actually drilling the well. And this is a video of them hitting their mark and I guess pulling out the tunnel, and then yeah, you see all the water, all the water shooting out. So yeah, they definitely hit water. There's a lot of clay and all that mixed in there too. You know, they went 440 feet down, so there's clay and red clay and whatever else was down there. He told me, but so guys, on our next video, we're going to have the framers come out, the metal and wood. We got some videos and some pictures with the trail cam. We unfortunately weren't out there with our phones and cameras and stuff to record the whole thing. But we got some video. So you get to see the steel structure go up and a lot of the wood framing inside of it. It looks really neat. It brings the skeleton up of the house, because after they poured the slab, it really looks small. It's really weird how it worked. But once they put that framing up, I mean, it's big. I mean, it's a huge, including the garage, it's very big. So it definitely made it feel like it's supposed to feel once the framing went up. So stay tuned. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.